Exact cast bass fishing. For me, it's been a game changer. Precision, speed, and confidence. Completely tournament legal. Mark a waypoint, take a picture of the area, you add information, save it. Hi, I'm Nick LeBrun. Exact cast bass fishing is the premier tournament tool for those anglers that are looking for confidence, speed, and precision. It's going to be a game changer because we can find a great area, take a picture of the area, add some information, and then reference it in the tournament on game day. Exact cast bass fishing will work on airplane mode. It's completely tournament legal. It's not considered a communication device. The app is solely user-friendly. A few taps of the screen and you're ready to rock and roll. Precision, speed, confidence. Exact cast will change your game. I decided to develop exact cast bass fishing because when we're practicing for a tournament and whenever you are shaking fish off and marking waypoints for every bite that you had, that can get pretty confusing and pretty cluttered once game day gets here. I wanted a way to give us a visual reference to look back at an area and a waypoint and say, I got bit right there. And just to be more precise with where we're casting and what we're doing. Exact cast bass fishing is a way that's just going to make you more efficient in what you do, and it's also going to be a way to develop more confidence. So we're out here on Toledo Bend today, and let's pretend I'm practicing for a tournament that's tomorrow, and I'm fishing a little area like this. It's got a few different little reed clumps, a few different little patches of grass and lily pads. But let's say that I throw to that one and I get a bite. So I'm gonna get the bite and shake it off. And then when I get my bait back in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my device that has exact cast bass fishing on it. And I'm gonna snap a picture of our area. Here's our little area. Here's all my different little reed clumps and grass. But I know I had the bite right there, okay? So you can position this icon wherever you had the bite. I can select what kind of lure I was fishing. Let's say a Texas rig beaver. I can put in notes. I can type, fish felt like a giant, need to start in this area, whatever you please. And then with the slide name, I normally name that whatever number waypoint I'm at. So if you hit a waypoint, it names it 1, 2, 3. This slide's gonna be named 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, very easy to use. You have a visual reference of what happened at that particular spot. In the old days, if I had 20 bites through practice and shook off a bunch of fish, I'd get back to this area and I'd be like, well, hey, I got bit somewhere around here. I really wouldn't be confident as far as where the exact bite came from. But now that I have the Exact Cast Bass Fishing app, I'll pull up and I'll know, hey, it was this little clump right here on the right. That's gonna be a game changer because you're gonna create more confidence and you're gonna approach your area knowing exactly where you had the bite. Okay, another way we can use the app is, let's say we're fishing offshore and we're in wide open water. We really don't have anything to reference as far as stumps or cover. But let's say we've got a school of fish and we know this is the exact angle to get them fired up. So what I'm gonna do when I get my bait in, I'm gonna note where I'm throwing to as far as a point on the other side of the lake or the other bank, whatever you wanna call it. I'm gonna go to my device, snap a picture. There's a little bluff bank that I was lining up on. Okay, I know that's the exact cast. So instead of using the regular cast icon, I'm gonna use the offshore angle, the offshore icon here, and then see how I'm lining it up with that little spot on the bank that we referenced, okay? So that way, I know that whenever my boat is setting on the waypoint, I know to be throwing toward that bluff bank. That's my reference point, that's my exact cast. Another cool benefit about the app is, what if you're fishing a sight fishing tournament and all you're doing is marking fish on the bed? You mark 20 fish in one day and you're like, how can I keep up and remember where they're at? So I'm gonna use the app, snap a picture of the area. We're gonna select bedfish and we're gonna place it right there exactly in the little area where the bed is. So then the next day in the tournament, there's not going to be any guessing as far as where is it, somewhere in here, it's right there. Then when we hit next, this is where the note section would probably really come in handy, because in the notes you could put fish appears to be 4 pounds, has a 2-pound male with it, whatever you want to put to kind of help manage your fish. Again, we could select a lure, whatever the fish was biting, Texas rig beaver. You could also say, hey, you had to catch it on a drop shot, whatever you're throwing. Slide name, same thing as the others. When we hit waypoint, if it's waypoint 25 on my depth finder, I'm going to name it slide number 25. That way I know when I get to that particular waypoint, this is where the fish is exactly. For me, the app has been a game changer because it's given me a higher level of confidence while referencing back to waypoints that I created in practice. It gives me a visual of exactly what happened. So we're talking about maximum efficiency. This app is created for the tournament angler that wants the upper edge on their next event coming up. And this is a way to give you an exact visual with confidence on where your lure needs to be to win. Exact cast bass fishing. Download the app today and step up your game.